Come here, George. Come here. Come over here. Hello, George. Should we sit down over here? Hi. George, come here. Hi there.
It's too much effort, come on.
Well, I was thinking if you sit down over here, anyway.
So today is our 1 year anniversary of buying a boat and being on YouTube.
Yeah, so we've been here for a year now. We've been doing all the videos, and we just wanted to say thank you. Because basically, it's been amazing. It's been hard at times.
Yeah, like when you look back and watch our old video of our very first video of us buying a boat.
Yeah.
And it's like our second most watched video, and it's a really happy video, but what you don't see is like how stressful that day actually was.
Yeah, like the just vertical learning curve of sort of the first couple of months got a little bit, you know, skipped over in some of the videos. Like it wasn't that we meant to or anything, it was just that
when you're feeling that way and you've got those things to say, you don't necessarily get the camera up.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, we've learned along the way. We've learned a lot from you guys watching us and giving us lots of helpful advice.
Like being on the boat itself has been amazing. It's been hard, and there's been times where we've been a bit depressed, like being stuck in the boat and not moving and having things go wrong. But when we look back, I think the overwhelming feeling is just
that it's been incredibly joyful.
Yeah.
Like, there's been times that have been more difficult, mostly around places where the learning curve itself was too high, too quick, like just not being able to figure out some basic things.
And money
can be
going
stressful.
out, and not money going out and not coming in.
But at the same time, like just the feedback from everybody viewing,
yeah,
the number of people who've said that we've sort of inspired them to get onto a boat or finally make the decision to move aboard and try living aboard and everything is just really amazing.
Yeah, because when we started the channel, we just did it for us. Like, we knew there was an audience because obviously there were other channels about, but we just did it because I wanted to fill my time doing something creative, and you know,
I wanted her to fill her time doing something creative.
And yeah, like we weren't expecting.
Oh, a very wet springer has just met George. Hey, George.
Yeah, like I wasn't expecting to get this many viewers. Like we've actually hit 4,000 by our 1 year anniversary, which was
pretty amazing.
Yeah, and like even if I dreamt that we'd get half that, I didn't understand like what that would bring in terms of meeting people and like meeting people in real life, meeting people online, like the community that's online, and like how amazing and enhancing all that side of things have been.
Yeah, it's been, I mean, absolutely incredible from pretty much literally the first time anybody talked to us at Crick.
Which was like 2 weeks after we uploaded our first video.
Yeah, morning. To just the ongoing experience of having people want to meet up with us physically to you know, chat and take me and Joe on like little tours of historical places.
And show us their like history.
Yeah, just the fact that like our kind of, I guess I would say, naive excitement has garnered any excitement from people who are around. It's just absolutely amazing. Like,
and then like the other boat tubers as well, like have been so welcoming, and
oh yeah,
you know, we're friends with a lot of them, and
yeah,
that was completely unexpected, but
and especially
wonderful.
the constant intersections with Jono, which is just
yeah. Well, I did accuse him to start with of following us, but blatantly we're following him now.
At the moment. Yeah, it's just, but it's been an amazing year. Like highlights have been George, obviously. You know, having George, just getting to know this wonderful dog. You know, the various bits of scenery that for me especially were just completely unexpected. Like I had this image of the canals that was
just,
you know,
the canals.
Yeah, like I just,
but not everything you'd get to see on the way.
No, like I mean I knew there was history points and everything, but just the fact that like it's everywhere, and it's just, you know, this is just an amazing way to travel and like learn about England is just great. And
you know what is weird? Like a year ago when we left Hereford Marina in Woking in Surrey, we didn't know where we'd be in a year's time. Like we knew, we had a rough idea for the first little bit, but we didn't know we'd be sat in Market Harborough like 1 year to the day since we uploaded our first video, and it's just making me think, like, where are we going to be
in a year
from now?
Yeah. And we didn't know how the winter'd go, and it went good, and I'd never experienced the NHS, and now I'm quite familiar.
That's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, bad luck, good experience.
But yeah, just excited about the rest of the summer and, you know, the rest of the canals and meeting more people. And in those times when we're a little bit down and we're finding it hard and we're not getting traction in other areas, like, we just have to remind ourselves how lucky we are to be on this boat living this life.
Yeah, life abroad and aboard. It's very different. Like, it's not exactly what we had in mind in terms of the image, but it's better in so many ways.
Yeah.
Like it's really opened my eyes to just the number of different ways in which just changing your kind of momentary lifestyle can lead to really enormous changes in, you know, your social interactions.
Morning.
And the boat's going past me. Morning. Think it's far enough gone?
So yeah, basically, happy anniversary to us.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for watching and following along and supporting us and saying hello when you see us and everything else.
Yeah, and all the helpful information and advice and comments online and everything. And you know, as with anything, it can be, you know, a little crazy to try and keep up and keep in touch, but it's been amazing how many people have followed us pretty much from the beginning and are still commenting and are still
or are still finding us and then going back and watching everything.
Yeah, and it's just great. So thank you so much.
And here's to another year.
Here's to another year, and arbitrary shot of George in a second if possible.
I'll put something in.
Okay. Arbitrary George shot.